Have you ever looked into the dark woods and felt sure you saw something move? You blink, and it's gone. You look again, and maybe you see a shadow standing near a tree. You aim your arrow or throw a rock at it, but the rock passes right through the shadow, as if nothing was there. But then, a second later, you feel hot breath on your neck. How can a monster be in two places at once? Is it magic? Is it a ghost? No. It is something much worse. It is the Displacer beast. This creature is a walking riddle of nature. The first thing you notice, or think you notice, is that you can never quite look straight at it. This is not because your eyes are bad. It is because the beast's body is a biological weapon of illusion. The skin of this monster does not just reflect light like yours or mine. Instead, it bends light. Imagine the air turning into a funhouse mirror that twists and warps everything around it. The beast has a supernatural ability to project an image of itself several feet away from where it is actually standing. This is called displacement. It is a defense mechanism, like a turtle's shell or a porcupine's quills, but made of light and shadow. When you swing a sword at the beast, you are usually swinging at empty air. The real monster is standing just to the left, watching you miss, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It creates a ghostly double, a blur in the world, making reality itself feel like it is breaking. This is the first lesson of the Displacer beast. Do not trust your eyes. If you are unlucky enough to see the creature up close, when the illusion fades or the moonlight hits it just right, you will see a nightmare made of muscle and fur. At first glance, it looks like a panther, a great jungle cat, but a normal panther has 4 legs. The Displacer beast is an unnatural monstrosity that runs on 6 powerful legs. Picture a body the size of a horse, but low to the ground, sleek and ready to pounce. Its fur is not just black, it is a blue-black darkness, like the color of the sky in the deepest part of the night. This fur is special. It is smooth and oily, absorbing the dim light of the forest so the creature can hide in plain sight. It looks almost liquid, like flowing ink, rippling over heavy muscles. Why 6 legs? Think about how a spider moves, stable, fast, and able to change direction instantly. With 6 legs, the Displacer beast has incredible balance. It can cling to the rocky walls of a cave, or sprint through the twisted roots of a forest without stumbling. When it runs, it doesn't gallop like a horse. It flows like water. The extra set of legs in the middle of its body gives it extra power to push off the ground. It can leap massive distances, landing silently on oversized paws. These paws are tipped with obsidian-sharp claws, curved hooks designed to dig into the earth or into prey. It is a perfect predator, built not just to kill, but to dominate the very ground it walks on. The claws and teeth are scary enough, but they are not the Displacer beast's most famous weapon. If you look at its broad, muscular shoulders, you will see something growing there that does not belong on a cat. 2 long, thick tentacles rise up from the shoulder blades, waving in the air like cobras waiting to strike. These are not tails. Tails grow from the back. These are limbs, controlled by powerful muscles in the beast's upper back. They are long, flexible, and terrifyingly fast. At the end of each tentacle is a thick, fleshy pad. These pads are not soft. They are covered in ridges and horny spikes, like a mace or a morning star weapon. The beast uses these tentacles with the precision of a master whip cracker, but unlike a whip, they are heavy. The script of its biology says these tentacles do not shock you with electricity, even though the air might smell like a storm. Instead, they hit with kinetic force. That means they hit with pure, crushing weight and speed. Being hit by one is not like being whipped. It is like being slammed by a sledgehammer swinging at the speed of a blurred arrow. The beast can spin these tentacles around its body to deflect arrows, or it can lash out to grab a fleeing victim. The barbed pads wrap around limbs, crushing bones instantly, and drag the prey back toward the waiting jaws. The tentacles are always always moving, always twitching, blurring the air, adding to the confusion of the fight. They are the tools of a creature that doesn't just want to bite you, it wants to break you from a distance first. Animals usually hunt for one reason: they are hungry. A wolf kills a deer to eat. A bear catches a fish to survive. But the Displacer beast is different. It is not just an animal. It is a monster with a lawful evil nature. This means it has an intelligence, a cruel, calculating mind that enjoys causing pain. If you look into its eyes, you will see they are glowing with a burning amber light. This is not the blank stare of a wild tiger. It is a look of malevolence, which means it wishes bad things upon you. The text of its life tells us that the Displacer beast often kills for sport. It will catch a small creature, hurt it, let it go, and then catch it again, just for the fun of the chase. It toys with its victims. This intelligence makes it very dangerous because it can learn. A pack of Displacer beasts does not just wander randomly. They watch trade roads. They memorize the schedules of caravans. They know when the guards change shifts. They are smart enough to set ambushes, waiting in the shadows until the perfect moment. They don't just attack the strongest warrior. They might pick off the weakest straggler first to spread fear. They are also proud. They do not like to share their territory. They will drag their kills to quiet, hidden places to eat in peace. They understand the concept of mine. This isn't just instinct. It's a personality, a dark, twisted personality trapped inside a beast's body. It knows what it is doing, and it enjoys every moment of the terror it creates. How do you know if a Displacer beast is nearby if you can't see it? You have to use your other senses. But even then, the beast is designed to trick you. The atmosphere around a Displacer beast is heavy and oppressive. Before you see the shimmering blur or the glowing eyes, you might smell something strange. It is not just a smell of wet fur or a dirty animal den. It is a sharp, metallic smell. It smells like cold iron and ozone. Ozone is that strange, clean scent you smell in the air right after a lightning storm. This smell comes from the unnatural energy that powers its displacement ability. The beast is practically vibrating with strange energy. This scent is faint, but if you smell a thunderstorm in the middle of a dry cave, run. Sound is another clue, or rather, the lack of it. For a creature so large and heavy, it moves with a predatory silence. Its padded paws absorb the sound of its footsteps. It can stalk through dry leaves without cracking a twig. The only sound you might hear is the low, thrumming vibration of the air being distorted around it, a soft wub, wub, wub sound as the light bends. It prefers the dark, ancient forests where the trees block the sun, or deep underground caverns called the Underdark. It uses the fog and the shadows as part of its body. It waits until the fog rolls in, knowing that its glowing eyes and shifting form will be even more terrifying in the mist. It creates a scene of horror just by being there. Is such a monster invincible? Can it be stopped? Yes, but it requires courage and knowledge. The Displacer beast's greatest strength, its displacement, is also linked to its focus. To bend the light, the beast must be healthy and mobile. If it is hit, if it is stunned, or if it cannot move freely, the illusion flickers and dies. If you can trap it, the ghostly double vanishes, and the true beast is revealed. Legends also say the beast hates a specific enemy, the blink dog. Blink dogs are good, magical dogs that can teleport. They are the natural enemies of the Displacer beast. They attack each other on sight. It is a war between here and there, between the dog that teleports and the cat that displaces. Bright, constant light can also reveal the true location of the beast. Fire is effective, not just because it burns, but because the flickering light makes it harder for the beast to hide its true outline. But the most important thing to remember is its origin. Stories say these beasts were not born in our world. They were bred by dark, evil entities in a twilight realm, a place of fairy fairies, and shadows. They were made to be pets for wicked lords, hunting dogs for dark armies. They evolved to survive in a world where everything was an illusion. They brought that survival instinct to our world. They are living weapons left behind by a war we have forgotten. So, if you see the air shimmer and you see a panther standing 5 feet to your left, do not swing at the panther. Strike the empty space to your right and pray you don't miss.